All right, guys, we are here at Howdy Homemade Ice Cream. Got some people hanging out with us, eating some good ice cream, amazing ice cream from amazing people, right? I'm looking at a sign here, inspiring all of us to see the potential in each of us. Man, I love that. So good. But we are here today with the Impact of Influence authors, and got Coach Armando Jacinto with us today, an amazing man that's made a huge impact on a lot of lives for a long time, and so glad that he's a part of the Impact of Influence, Volume 4, the Coach's Volume. But just so glad to have him be a part of it, but then also so glad to be able to highlight him. So, Coach, first, thanks so much for being a part of it, and thanks so much for being here with us today.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and I just want to thank you, speaking hopefully for everybody, that have the opportunity, you giving us the opportunity to tell about ourselves and be an impact on other people and see how we impacted people, and also how people impacted us.
Yes. Thank you, Coach. I think it was my pleasure to be able to have you be a part of it, because I know the impact that you've made on so many, and then it was cool to hear some of the influences that you've had in your life, and I'm so glad you're able to share that. So tell us a little bit about your journey, Coach. Tell us about your background.
Well, I was born and raised in Waco, Texas. Played junior college ball 1 year, and then I went to Baylor and finished up my education. Then from there, coached in Waco for 21 years. Then moved to Austin and became a head coach there for 5 years. And then I've been here in Spring for 9 years now, first as assistant AD and then the athletic director for Spring ISD. But currently I'm retired and just spending time with my wife and my family, but still impacting people, because still have coaches and people that are reaching out that want to be mentored still, and trying to be an impact with them to help them get where they want to be.
That's awesome. Currently retired.
Yes, sir.
I want to repeat that for you. That's good. So good for you. How was the writing process for you?
Well, it kind of like what the previous, like Leslie said, is that it kind of gives you an insight of you go back to see the people who influenced you and impact you, and it's kind of like writing kind of like a thank you letter to them. And about me and one of the other authors, Woody, were talking about we have a similar familiar mentor.
Yep.
And it's just funny how great minds and great people come together. There's 6 degrees of separation, but it was great to it's something unique that I've never done. I've written before, but not never something like this, and just how people can help you become a better writer, how you can express your ideas better, so then it can be more impactful. So I really liked that, and it was a learning process, and something that I truly enjoyed and really liked doing. And I just want to thank you again for the opportunity. But it was very enlightening and a way to tell my story to other people, but also say thank you to people who were impactful in my life and allowed me to become what I became.
I want to do a little wordplay with you, Coach. I think we've done this a couple times, just talking. I love getting the opportunity to just chop it up with you, and we just talk life, right? And we've done that often. But what do you think of when you hear the words making adjustments? What comes to your mind when you hear those words?
Well, you have to adapt. I mean, it's just something, I guess, as a coach, and you being a coach yourself, and even as being an athlete, but it's not just us, but you have to adjust to your surroundings, your environment, to your clientele, because it's always evolving. And COVID was something that nobody ever thought would happen. And I know a lot of teachers were kind of gave them an anxiety, but how am I going to teach now?
Right.
And I noticed that the coaches, it was like no big deal, because we have to do that every day. And,
right.
and with a practice or a game, we have to adjust to the wind, to a player getting hurt, to somebody getting in trouble, somebody failing. So it wasn't that big a deal to us, because we're used to adjusting on the fly.
Right.
So and that's something that you adjust even with in everyday life.
That's all. As we close, if you don't mind sharing with the audience where they can go follow you and check you out. I know you got Twitter, social media, to show you some love. I know you have, you've done lots, coaching, around with organizations, a big-time influencer on some decisions and policies that have been made for coaches in the
Yes,
state.
sir.
And so, you're a huge resource and a huge mentor and a huge guide for lots of people. So where can people go check you out on Twitter and show you some love?
Well, they can be at A Jacinto 3 on my Twitter, and then also Armando Jacinto on Facebook, and they reach out to me. Then also on emails adjacinto00@gmail.com.
Well, there it is. Well, Coach, thank you again for taking the time to be here. Thanks for what you're doing. Thanks for being a part of the Impact and Influence.
I appreciate you including me, and also I just want to thank you for the opportunity and how many people you've impacted by what you do. I want to appreciate that. So
All right,
thank
Coach.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's give it up for Coach Jacinto.
Go get it.